Yay, I got a girlfriend, finally, finally.
What are you talking about? I'm not your girlfriend.
I will see about that. Hello and welcome everyone! Yeah, today we are going to talk about the Monster Trap 3.0. Yeah, the Monster Trap in the last video was, I have to admit, it was only like 2.5. But I will show you everything you need to know of how to set it up. And with this trap, you can catch any monster in the game, basically, as long as it respawns. And I will tell you all about this little thingy over here with the bird symbol. I don't know what it's supposed to be. So, but first I'm going to go over all the types of teleports you can use and how to set it up and what you can catch on the Isle of Awakening. After that we'll go to the Explorer's Shores and there I'll explain the expert monster trap version in detail. So, enjoy! Yeah, and this thing is a bit foreshadowing. Only to give you a little clue. Also these parts. Get away. So, if you don't know how to get this thing over here, I'm going to show you. Go into the Builderpedia, Blueprints, go all the way to the bottom and go to the basic Buggy. You want to have this blueprint in your inventory, so take it as an item, as you can see in the bottom right corner. Then you just place it down and build it. And here you see what you'll need. So, but we don't want to do that right now because... go away. You're almost as awful as Scorpion on the Unholy Home. So, and if you want to remove the blueprint, just go down here. Or go into the Builderpedia, Blueprints, go on the same thing and press the button for Remove Blueprint. This is the way how you can remove blueprints. And you will still have it. If you want to delete completely, put it in your storage, go into your storage, and then delete. So you know. Now you know how blueprints work. A little basic tutorial. So you want to park your buggy somewhere where there's space in front of it, and now you want to place down some blocks around it. Yeah, sometimes it's quite of a hassle to place them down, because turn lights on and off is on the same button as placing. So maybe do it with the binoculars or something, or try to do it while looking away, like this. And now build a little tower, and this should already be enough, just so monsters can't reach you and you can see what's going on inside the trap. Maybe make it one more. So now, you want the monsters to despawn, so you know exactly where they spawn. So, some new monsters spawn, and now we teleport back to the Buggy. And there you'll see them spawn at a certain point. Remember where it was, and then place down a few traps. And for the first trap, I would suggest spoiled soil, because this way you'll get the grass seeds. And this really comes in handy if you want to have a lot of grass. So, make a little area around it. I would suggest around 10 by 10, maybe a bit bigger. And always extend it a bit in your direction where you spawn. Yeah. And if you didn't know, the ground below the enemies defines which enemy type will spawn. Like this. Aww. Now put a little wall around it. So if you don't know which type will spawn on which ground, just watch my monster traps on IOA video. There I'll explain all the different kinds of monsters which you can spawn on IOA, Isle of Awakening. So now run away again so the monsters will despawn, or simply teleport somewhere else. And run around a bit until monsters spawn, otherwise the other ones won't despawn. So here we have a few crabs, and now we can teleport back. And now you can just sit back, relax, and come back in like an hour and have all the grass seeds you'll need. But make sure to not wait too long, because there's an item limit, which I already explained in my last video, which is 512 items lying on the ground at the same time. If the 513th item will drop, the first one will despawn. So always make sure to pick those items up. Perfect. Works like a charm. Oh wait, I can't look away. Oh, can I? Maybe I can. What the heck? Ah, no. No, you can't. So, if you accidentally looked away, just go to another place again, despawn the enemies, respawn other ones, and come back, and then they'll spawn again. If no enemies will spawn whatsoever, you will have this thing lying around somewhere. This will hinder the spawns of enemies, as it will tell you. With this, you can disable the spawn in a certain area, like the Cerulean Steppe, the Green Gardens, the Scarlet Sands, or if you place it anywhere outside of those areas, like at the mountaintop, or at the docks, or somewhere over here, or somewhere over here, then the whole Isle of Awakening will be affected and no enemies will spawn whatsoever. Pretty neat. Wait, let's check a few other spots where this should also come in handy. So, land somewhere where there's some free space in front of you. And now, let's warp. And now do the same as I did in the first monster trap video. The little tower. And now build a little roof above you. And as someone pointed out, you can also build your roof like this. So if there's one spot open and you can't place it, go into first person, look up and place it. Warp somewhere else. Now we teleport back. And there they'll spawn. So just place down some traps for those. And the sea snails are a bit odd. They always spread very much when they spawn. Oh, I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. Yeah, I love you too. Ah, 2. Perfect. Ah, 3. Of course. Why not spawn 10? Now I'm eating a burger. Yeah, and this thing doesn't despawn enemies immediately, only when you leave the area, as I've just found out. So, like this, despawn the enemies and warp back. And there you saw a little problem, which we can solve easily. The monsters despawn at a certain range. I think it's about here. But then just make sure to put a wall over there, so that they can't go out of range. And if they should still spawn on top of this wall, just put down a few more traps. Yeah, and this is how you get all the sea snail pieces. And if you want to know what they are for, they're very important for some certain block types, like plaster or the stucco wall block, which came, I think, in the Modernist DLC. And if you color them, those two, they will always have a different color. I'll show you what I mean. So, here you have the plaster, and here you have the stucco wall block. As you can see, you can get a really high range of colors out of those two blocks. So the first one is very saturated, and the other one is a bit more muted, but also a bit more different color types. Like more minty. Yeah, very neat. That's why you will need the seashells. And of course, you can also use a teleportal to spawn somewhere. So place it down somewhere over here. Now build a little tower. And as you can see, nothing happens. But why? But why? I did everything like you said, BenXC. Why doesn't it work? I've seen that question like so many times. The problem for that is, so there will be areas on the map where it just won't work. I have no idea why. Just use another spot. I'm sorry. So let's try it with the teleportal. So we'll place a few blocks over here, similar to the previous video. And this time we'll use chert. Yeah, you're next. And there you'll have a little fur generation chamber. Yeah, let's call it the suicide chamber. Yeah, but it works. And of course, you can also go ahead and just exchange the floor. But make sure that it appears on the minimap, like it does right now. And now we will get some bunnycorns, bunicorns. We'll see. So, like this. And this will give you meat, slime, and occasionally cotton. And maybe you can also mix it up. We'll try that now. So let's take some chert. And then you will get both types. So you will get meat and fur and cotton at the same time. Which is also very practical. Yay, it totally works! I can't believe it. But now, let's go on to the Explorer Shores Islands. That will be some kind of work to edit later. But what wouldn't I do for you guys? Yay! So, let's go to the first island, which is Blossom Bay. So, this will occasionally give you a saber cup, and now he wants to be my friend. So maybe it's nice to use it for this. Aw, you're a cutie. Aw, but I can't take you with me. Or can I? Okay, come on. And look, we even made a friend on the way. Yeah, traps are totally worth it, yes. But yeah, as you can see, you only get like oil and like those grass fibers. So it's not really worth it on this island. Okay, it seems like the forest tile doesn't work. But yeah, you will get slime and a new friend. That's Blossom Bay. On to the next one. Ouch. So, the next one is Soggy Scary. So, this will give you slime and poop. Why am I even trying? Okay, we'll come back, but with a buggy. So, that's all we need. Iron blocks, floorboard, connecting couch, pipe, bent pipe, and big bolt. We'll try that now on Soggy Scary. So, and as you can see, sometimes you'll get an island where the trick won't work. Then just get back to Isle of Awakening and reload the island. But we're here for something else. We're going to build a buggy, and let's see if this will also help us on this island. And now we have a buggy on the Explorer's Shore. So let's go where we want to teleport. Where are the big trees? Big trees! Ah, there's a little mini-boss. So, we'll place it down over here. Can we teleport to it? Yes, we can. So we'll teleport over here. Let's run away. And respawn. Ah, perfect. Perfect, it works. Here he spawned. And now we'll set up our trap. So, like this. Now we got a little ape. We'll increase the area a bit, so it seems like they don't spawn. Yeah, now it works. So the area was too small for the trees to spawn. But now you have an ape and tree trap. And there you'll get the acorns, or the tree seeds, which is pretty neat. And now we come to the most important part of this trap 3.0. Because as you can see, they spawned behind us. So now we'll have to increase the height of this trap by 1. So, which is also the main reason why we have used this tower all this time. I've kept something from you. So now we want to build up like almost 15 blocks, maybe even higher, but we'll test it now. So let's run away or fly away. So no monsters will spawn. Perfect. And now we dig down until the monsters spawn. And there they spawn. And now they can only spawn inside this cage because we're on the exact level above them that they can only spawn on this height. And as you can see, everything around us is a little lower. So this is the highest spot for them. Now let's remove all the blocks so we can see clearly. Yeah, and this is the Monster Trap 3.0. I'll leave it now running a bit so you can see what they drop. And also, if you need to readjust it, don't be afraid to run away. The items won't despawn because of range. As long as you are on this Explorer's Shores, the items will stay. So, I think it's time that we collect our booty, or what do you call it in a pirate's term? Bounty, booty, everything the same. Yeah, and this is perfect to farm the acorns. And I think we don't need to go to all the other islands as well. I think you now know what happens when you use this trap. So you can use it on any monster in the game, as long as it respawns, of course. Hey, yay! And if you want to know what monster spawns which item, I can now show you a little list. But before I do that, I want to say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please consider liking it or subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. Yeah, and I hope you have a good day, morning or evening, or a very good night. Until then, bye! See you in the next video. But first, here's the monster list. That were all of them. And if there were some items missing, they are mainly the same for the same kind of enemy. Otherwise, I think it's just a rare item, which no one needs. Like the Thunderbolt Blade. That was some kind of work. Now I have to edit it. What the heck? That will be fun. So, let's take a girl with us. As another bounty or booty. Hey, you want to come to my island? Therese? Yes, you can come with me. Yay, I got a girlfriend, finally, finally.
What are you talking about? I'm not your girlfriend.
I will see about that.